Hello, wow, there has been a major timeline shift, quantum leap, frequency, bandwidth, expansion of consciousness. Seriously, it is crazy. Well done, you guys, because we have done it again. We have raised the frequency enough to shift to another level of consciousness. You could say shift to a higher timeline, quantum leap major. So getting chills again. So I'm at my dance class at the gym this morning, just before. This is why I'm all hyped and excited. So we've got an instructor on stage where there's heaps of us just down below dancing. We're doing our thing. We're into it. We're loving it. We're thinking we're at a club and just, flowing. All of a sudden, I just start to get this overwhelming feeling. And I'm thinking, am I getting anxiety? What is happening here? I was so happy. I was in the flow. I was in the now. I was enjoying life. And then all of a sudden there was this build up where I was thinking something is happening. Something big is happening. I didn't know at first what it was. I was like, this is so big. Something really big is about to happen. Some big event, some big shift. And I was trying to tune in. The continents shifting. I could just feel this shift happening. And I was still trying to dance. There's a whole room of like 40 people dancing, and we're, moving and spinning, and I'm trying to focus, and I'm feeling like I'm getting tingles all over my body. This anxiety, but then it shifts out of anxiety and starts to feel that more expanded awareness, consciousness, the connection to the higher realms. And then I start to see the matrix, because I can see I can see codes, matrix, like codes, and I can see it was like a grid. So it's kind of like a grid. And I could see the grid started flashing, almost like it was being shattered in some areas in a good way. I know that sounds a bit full on, but there is the original divine matrix template. So everything, it's Nobel Prize winners have said this is a simulation, but this earth experience, but it's still real. But you could say everything is kind of like in this consciousness bubble, kind of like a grid, a matrix. But what has happened in this construct is lower energies, lower frequencies have tried to keep everything at a lower level, a survival consciousness. So there has been a bandwidth of frequency that might look like a false. This is why people call it the false matrix. It looks distorted. So it's not the original divine template. So what I could see, I've seen this before, I don't know, it's on movies, maybe computer games you could say as well, where is it hexagons? Oh my God, it's hard to even think because I'm too excited. Yes, hexagons. So say grids, so hexagons. So I could see all the grids connected, all the the ley lines of Earth. Actually, you can, I have seen that when you Google ley lines or grids. You can see pictures, kind of like geometry, sacred geometry. So anyway, so these singular grids started flashing like something was disrupting them, and it was breaking them down. And this was the old matrix template. It was something rocked its foundations. Oh, I'm getting chills again. Majorly. It was crazy. Something really, like some huge shift in our consciousness, our evolution, our bandwidth of frequency. We majorly shifted. And I just wanted to cry from pure joy, that bliss. I could feel the higher realms, the divine, you could say the fifth dimensional energies and beyond. I could feel it coming in so much stronger, so much more powerful than ever. So I'm still trying to dance, and my friend's next to me, and she's like, she could feel my vibe. She knew something, like I looked a bit like I was a bit stunned, and I'm still trying to remember my dance moves. And while this whole thing is going on, no one has any idea when they're in the dance class that they didn't see the glitches in the false matrix and the expansion of consciousness for the awakening of humans that we just had. So I was tuning in to my high self guides, higher realms, and they said that we broke through, and this was not supposed to happen this soon. I mean, every single possibility and opportunity, everything is possible. But the prediction for this timeline was not, it didn't look like it was going to happen this quickly. There is just this bullet train of energy that has shifted within humans. Just the little things that you guys have been doing to really just find your true authentic selves, to find your happiness or your passion or your excitement, or just to figure out that what is not working for you and what you would like in the future. All of these little things everybody has been doing has really built up. And wow, it is so powerful. I mean, I wish I could show you. I wish, like, if you can feel it, you can ask your higher self, your guides, the universe, whoever you trust or feel comfortable with, ask them to show you this timeline jump. And I know that you're wondering, did I make the timeline jump? Did my family make the timeline jump? And yes, if you are watching this particular video, you made that timeline jump. There is going to be a version of you in a parallel reality that did not make that timeline jump, and that is totally fine. That version of you with that family will just go off and play a different storyline, if you want to put it that way. But you and your current family, friends have shifted into this new potentiality, and it is incredible. And you may say, well, Jozee, I'm not sure. There's a lot of chaos and craziness going on in the world. We have not evolved. We have not expanded our consciousness. We are not shifting into higher frequencies. And the guides say, oh yes, we are. We have. And that is why you are seeing so many polarities and dualities and contrast on planet Earth at the moment, because people aren't putting up with what they used to put up with. We didn't realize quite how the systems on Earth had been set up for us to only reach a certain level, and for only a certain few to be extremely abundant and extremely well off. So everybody's realizing now that what has been created is what we don't want to create in the future. We don't want just a certain few now to have the luxuries while there are millions that are suffering and have no food or water. So we've come into a beautiful phase of our human evolution where we're really recognizing what makes us feel good and what doesn't make us feel good. And we're recognizing what we can do to feel better, and we're taking control of our creatorship. We have such an innate wisdom within us to create this beautiful new earth frequency that is here. It's already here, available for us. But with this new timeline shift, we're going to be able to see it a lot more. We're going to be able to manifest what we want a lot more. We're going to be able to create a world that is abundant for everybody, because remember, our success helps others, and if we're doing well, then it really lifts everybody up. And if other people are doing well, it can lift us up, instead of what was previously happening sometimes was people would do well, but they'd push each other down, they'd push others away, because that's what we're being taught about hierarchy and to judge and limitation, like there's not enough for everybody, so I need to get it first. And that's just happened through school, where we'd run a race, and if you didn't get first, second or third, you didn't get the trophy or the medal, or like we're always kind of we never quite get there. So there's always a hierarchy of who gets the top. But now we're going to come into more balance of everybody deserves wellness, everybody deserves abundance, everybody deserves to be heard. So we're going to really start to find that balance, and that's why we're seeing such opposites at the moment. We're having full pure yin, pure yang, pure black, pure white, like just so much of the opposites. And when we figure this out, what we like, what we don't like, we will just come into a more resonant frequency with those of who have the same goals, passions, interests, the same, not beliefs. We don't have to be the same, because it obviously will be boring if we're all the same, but it will just be a more like an understanding of, okay, you're interested in that. That's amazing. That's not what I'm interested in, but that's awesome. I'm going to do my thing that I'm interested in, and we can come together and all be abundant and support each other, instead of trying to push each other down. So yeah, this is such an exciting time, guys. I know that some days you're probably like, get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. The world has gone insane. I'm going insane because I'm awakening and I don't know what's happening. Every day I'm either feeling good or feeling crap. So just hang in there. You chose to come here. Your higher self is having the best time, I promise. Your oversoul and the universe, source energy are just so proud of you, so in love with you, in love with what you are doing, what you have achieved, because I have said before, even just getting out of bed on this planet, if you want to call it planet Earth, or in this construct or in this consciousness bubble, even getting up is amazing. So well done, well done. So I'm sending you so much love and good vibes. And yeah, comment below and say hi and let me know if you've noticed a shift in energy, a timeline shift, a quantum leap, quantum jump. Let me know if you have noticed anything. Sometimes with these bigger quantum leaps, you might see the Mandela effect, which can mean that some people remember one thing and some people remember another thing. So if things are going weird, if time's going strange, or you missed an appointment, the appointment disappeared, or the house you were meant to go to, it was the wrong address. If things are going crazy, then awesome. You are in the midst of a full ascension process, spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it. So well done. Hang in there. Love you so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay. See ya.